Okay, y'all. Your girl don't know what she looking like, but this is gonna be a get ready with me a bit of what
you and me will always be tight. Family every single day and night. Even when you start acting like a fool, you know I'm loving every single thing you do.
Skittles in it.
Just like that, we're back. Okay, good morning, everyone. Even though it's 11:57, and we are going to do a breakfast with Angel, but with lunch food. This is my first meal of the day, y'all. Fries, and I made some. It's like the Sam's brand of Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets, and I just put my own spin on it, made it lemon hot. So we're gonna do quick prayer over the food. And if y'all eat with me, let me pray y'all food to y'all laugh. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for this food. Let it be nourishing to the body. Don't let it do no harm. In Jesus' name. Oh, also bless the drinks we drinking. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen. Okay, so y'all, I'm really tired. Focus. So I'm tired. I'm just tired. Like, and I just woke up not too long, about an hour ago. But I can go back to sleep. I can. So blessing. So this person Angel is just like more like a vending session. Hold on. Sippy. Okay, so I'm drinking the ginger ale because my hormones everywhere. Ladies, if y'all catch what I'm saying, it's that time of the month, and for some reason I always get super nauseous around this time. So the ginger ale helped and bump pops help, but I don't have any bump pops. I would rather have bump pops than ginger ale, but gotta do what I gotta do. Anyway, so how y'all doing? First of all, fam, y'all okay? Y'all alright? And yup, I'm be snacking. I'm hungry. But I'm doing okay. I can't sit here and tell y'all I'm doing perfectly fine or done wrong. Nothing wrong, but you know, I can't sit here and tell y'all that. I am enjoying life. Yesterday was a better day. I was more energetic. Let's get stuff done. But today, I'm more of in chill mode, which is like my normal mode all day. Just relaxing. But I just want to vent. Okay, if my friends watch this, so when y'all see this, if you get offended, oh well. Because y'all know me, I'm going to tell you the truth regardless of whatever going on. And I have talked to several of my close friends about this before. Anyway, so I'm at that point in my life to where I have always been that strong friend. I have always been that friend no matter what, no matter how you treat me, I am going to make sure that I'm always there for you. I'm always helping you out, no matter how you talk to me, no matter how you treat me. I'm always that ride or die friend. Like I mentioned to y'all in another post, that I'm just always the person that no matter what, associate or what, I'm gonna come through for you if you need me. So, recently over the past couple of months, extending to last year, my friendship world is starting to look a little ooh. I love my people, don't get me wrong, but more and more every day I realize that I'm really my best friend. Like I'm legit my best friend. Like outside of family, outside of family, they live in the house with me. um, I have really come to learn myself and to learn that my folks don't know me. Like, you know how, I don't know if it's just me, but like, I've prided myself on making sure I know my friends well enough that if I need to plan a surprise party for them, I can plan a surprise party without having to go hint around and ask them questions. Now, I don't think I may have to hint around it is, who are you really want there? Because I'm not the type of friend that's always in my friend's business. Like, ooh, girl, you know, I'm that friend that you're gonna hear from at least once every 2 weeks. And that's not a bad thing. That's just how I operate, because if you need me or if it's something like detrimental, then reach out. Now, I talk to people every day. Don't get me wrong. Some of my friends, I do talk to them every day. But, like, we have lives. We have stuff going on. And I get that. So, some about it up. Recently, I was expressing to one of my friends, like, it's on my vision board for me to be more open and emotional with my friends. So, I'm expressing to one of my friends how I feel about pretty much our relationship and how I've seen it from day one up until now go from I need to respond back to folks, because folks be thinking I be ignoring them and then I forget I ain't text them back. So yeah, I was expressing myself, just like really putting out there how I feel, because the situation happened between us. So with the situation, it blew up like big to the point to where it was almost fighting in the midst, because it was that much of a heated argument, because stuff was said. Like, I'm that type of friend, I'm not going to hit below the belt. I'm not going to take anything you have said to me and hit you below the belt for any reason, for any moment in time, because why would I take something you've shared with me, and it don't even have to be it don't even have to be something you've shared with me, but something that we've talked about, a topic of conversation, and use it and throw it back at your face. I'm not that type of person. Now, I know y'all probably saying, well, that's not your friend. You're right. You're right. But because we have a bond and because of the love I have for people, I've learned throughout life that I'm a lot of people's friends and a lot of people aren't my friends. And I've become okay with it for the last year and a half, well, 2 years of my life, not including this year, but including this year now. I have started to become okay with it. I have started to become okay with me being people's friend and them not knowing how to be a friend to me, which is totally a possibility. I don't know if y'all have people in y'all life like that you're a friend to them, but they don't know how to be a friend to you. That's literally everybody who say they're my friend. I have very few that I consider family that know how to be a honest friend to me. They can look at me and say, what's going on? You good? What you need? You know, it's not so much I'm hungry, I told y'all. It makes eating time. It's not so much of I want them to do stuff for me. It's just I want them to check in and be like, hey, I know you human too. Hey, I know you got this going on too. I'm just checking in to make sure you good. Like, I guess it's more so I would like for, I don't know, y'all tell me if y'all have noticed this too, but I have noticed that I'm that person that everybody can come to, and I'm perfectly cool with it. But when I get bogged down and I can't reach my faithful three, which I consider people, I can sit there and talk about everything to them. I can bare my soul to them. Just let me be vulnerable. And it's not, and I know that if something ever happened between us, it's not going to come back to me. You know, like I know that I'm protected, I'm covered in that moment. And I can be vulnerable with them. But you got them some people that all they want to do is take, and it's not replenished to you. So a lot of people tell me that I'm funny acting. Like, I have a lot of my associates, and people that I've been knowing forever, they'll hit me up and be like, "You must be mad at me." No, why? I ain't heard from you. What you want? What you need? What's good? Because it's the only time I hear from you. Or if you feel like at that moment you ain't got nobody else to talk to, so you hit me up. And then you still taking from me because you taking my time and my energy. Can I have that back, please? So, I don't know, y'all. I'm just really rambling. Have y'all had the issue? Are y'all having an issue? And this was way before the pandemic going on, aka pandemic. And yes, I'm eating my fries with my fork. I don't know, y'all. I'm just at the point where I'm slowly cutting people off. And it's not even slowly. Like, I'm cutting them off. And I'm the type of person, I will cut you off and still be there for you. Y'all, I get it from my mama. And she better not deny it in the comments. And it's because you never know who you gonna need and who needs you. So I don't cut people off from complete access to me, but I cut them off when it comes down to receiving me emotionally. Like, I become real. This is what it is. This is what it ain't. This is what we doing. Straight by. So I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below. Am I the only person that's ever felt that way? That's ever felt like the people that are my friends don't know how to be a friend to you. Like, you know how to be a friend to everybody. Because I'm a chameleon. You can put me in the group of people, you can put me in a group of all men. Not like that, y'all. Don't be like that. And I can find something we all gotta come in, sit there and trip and laugh with them all day. You can put me in a group with all women. Asian women, Chinese women, Asian men, Chinese. No matter the race, no matter the background story, none of that. And I can find common ground and be able to talk and find something we can both feed each other and share with each other about. I think that's why, more so now in my life as well, that my college friends that I've made in college over the years are friends I will always have in life. And honestly, if I was to get married now, a lot of my college friends have taken the place of my childhood friends in my wedding. And I've only known them for 2 and 3 years. You know, some of them for the whole 4 years and more, because I went to community college first. But it's like those things that I'm seeing and learning in life. I'm just like, y'all really ain't worth the time and energy I be putting into y'all, that I've sown into y'all, that you don't think to, well, let me check in on her because I know Angel always doing stuff for people. Let me see if she good. Don't, like I said, don't get me wrong. Some of my folks do that. And it'll be random when they want something though. But at least they check on me first. But the rest of them Negroes, that be irritating my soul. They do. I really do. I guess I'm at that point in my life where I'm in my late 20s. Ooh. I'm 27 this year, y'all. If the Lord allow me to see it. And I just want peace. Like, I just want peace in my life. I'm over being friends with people and associated with people that we 26 going on 27, 3 years away from 30, or because I have older friends too, or you already 30, and every time you call me, girl, let me tell you what happened. I almost got to me and such got into it. Have you heard about woo da woo da woo? And let me tell you what she's like. I'm all for me and my friends get on the phone, we catching up, we talking about, you know, people we went to high school. Girl, did you know such and such did it? No, girl, I know. You know, updating each other about life. But every time I talk to you, you got some type of drama. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I don't know about y'all. Maybe some of y'all like that. I've never been the type of like drama. Like, the way my mood is on camera, like, that's my personality, as y'all see. But like how chill I be when I do sit down videos, Breakfast with Angels, different videos. Like, I don't know if y'all watch mukbangs that I did with Lexi Renee on her channel. I'm just real chill. Like, I'm gonna trip and laugh with you. I'm gonna joke around with you. But at the same time, I am chill. I be unbothered. I don't be wanting to be bothered. Don't come into my space and disrupt my chill vibes. Because honestly, me and Short Legs was talking, and I told her, I was like, I'm really the calm friend out of everybody. Like, a lot of people be like, you really, the mom out the group. And you know what I realized this week? And I made this realization a couple of times. I gotta be the mama out of my friend group because some of my friends don't know how to be adults. They just children with adult privileges. Can I say that? Can I say that? Some of my associates and friends, yeah. And not only that, because I have to be that person, or I am that person that everybody come to and vent to and tell all the issues and problems to. Don't get me wrong, like I said, I don't mind being there for my friends. But it's just like, once I've emptied out, or once I've poured a little bit of me out, who replenishing me besides Jesus? And when I was having that conversation with my friend, or trying to, granted, it was the text message, because I'm the type of person, when I write, I can express myself better and get my point across better to you. So, for me, I'm pouring out and laying everything out for you. I done went over the situation, went past the situation, and now I'm telling you, this is how I feel because of this, that, and the other. And you reply back to me with, well, I'm not bothered by that. You, like, when people miss the whole point of a text message, it's just like, I literally say, okay, you missed it, but okay. Like, what I done put it out there for you plain as day. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm an open book 100% of the time. You ask me, I tell. You don't ask, you don't know. I have an open door policy. If you want to know something, and I feel like if you ask me, I'm going to tell you. Now, if you ask me and I don't tell you, it's not that I'm hiding it. It's that I just feel like it's none of your business and you just being messy. So, yeah. I don't know, y'all. I guess I just more so need to vent this Breakfast Angel. Like, it's no rhyme or rhythm to it. But y'all let me know down in the comment section. Like, I really want to interact with y'all on this one. And y'all let me know. Because at first I was feeling like I was the problem. I was for a long time. I was like, well, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. And so I've learned, one thing my grandma taught me before she left this earth is don't have expectations, because when you have expectations, you get disappointments. So I honestly, long time ago, stopped expecting stuff out of them. When it come down to it, and it all boiled down, I don't expect nothing from people anymore. I mean, humanly part of me, sometimes I do, but for the most part, I don't really be expecting nothing out of folks. I don't be expecting them to do nothing for me. That's why when people do stuff for me, like the small stuff, I be grateful for. You have to look at it and be like, okay, you have people in your life who are roots, which nurture you. Then you have branches who look like they're going to be there forever, but sometimes they fall off. And then you have leaves. I have had a lot of friends who are leaves come in my life, and they have withered away, taking all they can from me, and still be trying to come back. Then I have those branches. Some of them are, you know, thick and strong, but if you push down on them too hard, they still will snap. Then I have those roots. I have very few, but I have those roots. Because when I was younger, I used to always say, I got about 10 good friends, woody woody woo, etc., etc. Child, baby, boo. 10 good what? No. Like I said, there's no shade, no tea to the people in my life, because y'all know I love y'all unconditionally. Do anything for y'all, but I'm just like emotionally drained. And I'm honestly comfortable with saying that the friends, people who say they're my friend, have drained me emotionally. Like, they have taken so much, and I have received so little. You know, and that says a lot. So, I don't know. Y'all comment down in the comment section below, because that's a touchy topic. And I know I'm probably going to get a lot of texts and calls now. But you know what? Y'all keep them texts, y'all keep them calls, because if them shoes fit, worm. If they too tight, take them off. They ain't yours. Message. Anyway, I'm finna finish my y'all ate all my fries. When fries on my plate, y'all, I'm gonna eat them regardless. I'm gonna eat them. But with all that being said, I love y'all for watching. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share this video. Make sure you comment. Make sure you comment. Okay? Share this video. Even if you just copy the link and send it to somebody else for them to watch. Make sure you tell them to subscribe though. Okay? I'll catch y'all in the next Breakfast Angel. Bye.